Good morning. Hello, my dear students. Today is our first lecture online for essay and conversation course for third year. First of all, you must know what is our content for this course. This course consists of 3 parts. The first part is about how to write an essay, kinds of essay, how to write literary essay, and the last one of this part is the comparison contrast literary essay. The second part we have is about conversations. What is the process of conversations? What does conversation offer? The third part consists of some conversations in our daily life, such as we have a conversation about job interview, first day at work, a visit to the doctor's office, going to the market. We also have I need help, looking for an apartment, formal conversation, changing a customer's order, promotion, meeting people, talking about the weather. And afternoon in the kitchen, telephone conversation, and afternoon at the park, weekend plans, winter break plans, and looking for a job. Okay, these are the parts of our course or the content of our course. Now let's move to the first lesson in this course, which is about how to write an essay. Before we know how to write an essay, we must know what the meaning of an essay. Okay, and what are the components or parts or sections of an essay. An essay is a piece of writing that is written to convince someone or someone of something, or to simply inform the reader about a particular topic. Okay, using an essay is to convince someone of something or simply inform the reader about a particular topic. In order for the reader to be convinced or informed, the essay must include several important components to make it flow in a logical way. So now we are going to talk about the main parts or sections of an essay, which are the introduction, body, and conclusion. These are the main components or parts of an essay. In a standard short essay, 5 paragraphs can provide the reader with enough information in a short amount of space. For a research paper or a dissertation, however, it is essential that more than 5 paragraphs are present in order not to overwhelm the reader with too much information in one paragraph. Okay, but our course is about how to write a good essay using the 3 main components. Our essay consists of at least 3 paragraphs. It may be 4 or 5, okay, not more than that. The first important part or component of our essay is about introduction. What are the criteria of your introduction of your essay? Standards or criteria. First of all, your introduction must draw the attention of the reader through the opening statement. The ideas within the introduction should begin with some general background information on the topic and gradually become more specific. So you move from general background to specific ideas or information until it ends with the thesis statement. The thesis statement states concisely the main idea of your essay. It says what your essay is about, sets limits on the topic, and indicates the organization development of the essay. Your introduction is both grammatically and mechanically correct. Okay, and we are going to focus on this point on the board. Choosing the most appropriate words and formal expressions, words for the subject. Okay? For the body paragraphs support the main points of the thesis. The body paragraphs are organized according to the order of ideas set forth in the thesis statement. Each paragraph in the body of the essay includes a topic sentence supporting details to support the topic sentence and conclude the concluding sentence. Each paragraph is also must be both grammatically and mechanically correct. The author chose the most appropriate words and formal expressions, words for the subject. The main idea of each paragraph is stated in a topic sentence. You know that your body paragraph may consist of only one paragraph or two paragraphs. Sometimes you can write 3 paragraphs in your body. But now we are talking about if you have only one paragraph in your body, so you must focus on only one main idea. But if you have 2 paragraphs in your body, so you must focus on 2 main ideas. If you have 3 body paragraphs, so 3 main ideas, so you must have 3 body paragraphs. Each paragraph focus on one main idea. The supporting details of each body paragraph elaborate upon and prove the topic's sentence and thesis. Each paragraph should end with concluding sentence that brings together the ideas brought up in the paragraph and emphasize the topic sentence. For the conclusion, which is the last component or part of your essay, the conclusion refers back to and restate the thesis statement without using the same words. The conclusion leaves readers with a summary and final thought, a thought-provoking question, recommendations, or predictions. So in your conclusion, you may restate what you have said in your introduction, okay, but using other words giving the same meaning. Or you can give a recommendation, prediction, or summary of what you have said before. Now here we have an essay. You are going to read it in few minutes, okay? I'm going to move each slide to read it carefully, and after that I'm going to explain what each paragraph contains, okay? This essay is about factors that lead to success at university. Now look carefully at the first paragraph, which is your introduction. We said that your introduction may be about background information, but you don't write this in your essay. Okay, you write the paragraph without using the word introduction or background information. Okay, read it carefully. Okay, being a student at a university is a dream for a lot of high school students. Any student who wants to have a bright future with a good career plans to study at a university. However, the road to success at university is full of obstacles that might interfere with students reaching their goals. Therefore, students should be aware of the difficulties which they could face during their college years. Despite these obstacles, students can achieve their dream of getting their degree. This paragraph is giving you information or background information about high schools and students' dream to enter universities and so on. Okay? For the thesis statement, we have, in order to be successful at university, students need strong motivation and the ability to focus on their goals. So you know that from this thesis statement that the successful way to enter a university is that students need motivation and the ability to focus on their goals. Okay? For the first body paragraph, okay, this is the first cause, we have a topic sentence, which is students need to keep up the motivation they need to study. The first important topic sentence here we have is about motivation that students need to study. Okay, how can we support this topic sentence? Look carefully. Students have many obligations to fulfill, such as completing homework assignments and research projects, studying for exams, and writing term papers. Allocating enough time for all these things requires students to be highly motivated. In addition, many students work after school and arrive home late at night. Only dedicated and responsible students will push themselves to finish their work before going to bed, disregarding their tiredness. Also, when the options are to go to a party with friends or stay home and work, only determined students will choose to study. Okay, this is the support for the first topic sentence, which is about motivation that students need in a university. For the second paragraph, body paragraph, we have a second cause, which is the topic sentence for the second paragraph. Students also needs to focus on realistic academic goals. Students also need to focus on realistic academic goals. How can we support this topic sentence? Many students are not aware of the importance of selecting the right university, and that's clear. And measure, in fact, a wrong decision may result in a waste of time and money. For example, students may have very high expectations and select a major that present demands they cannot meet. In some cases, they find that they are on a career path they don't even enjoy. As a result, they may have to change their major or drop out of university. When they realize that they cannot keep up their grades if they are more focused on what they want, the better their chances will be to achieve their goals. For the conclusion, we said that it may be a restatement of your thesis statement or your introduction, prediction, and so on. Here we have a restatement of the thesis, and we must begin with to sum up, in summary, to conclude, in conclusion, and so on. All of these transition signals. If students are enthusiastic and about what they are studying and realistic about their academic goals, their university journey will be easier. Final thought, what students gain at university as a person will have a huge impact on their future life in all aspects. So they should know the value of their time at university. Okay, this is for our essay. Now we have a quick review of what we said at the beginning of the lecture. We said that your essay must consist of three main important parts or sections. The first important part, which is the introduction. We said that it must contain attention grabber or attract the attention of your reader. Make your essay interesting, and it may begin with a quote about the particular topic or background information about your topic. Ensure that the intro or the introduction moves from the general to specific in regards to the topic. Okay, we move in our introduction from the general to specific. Provide the reader with a roadmap of the essay in a logical order, so you must be logical while you are writing. At the end, there should be what is called a thesis statement, the most important component of the intro or the introduction. The thesis statement states the aim of the paper and may give insight into the author's examples and evidence. For the body paragraphs, we said that it includes the evidence and support of the paper in addition to the author's ideas. You must support your ideas in your body. Paragraphs must include a topic sentence which relates the discussion back to the thesis statement, logical ordering of ideas. You must ensure that the transition sentences are present to create a good flow to the essay. Include substantial examples and evidence to support your argument. Make sure each example is relevant to your particular topic. For the conclusion, we said that it should restate the main arguments in a simplified manner. Ensure that the reader is left with something to think about, particularly if it is an argumentative essay. Now you have an assignment for next week, which is about write an essay on the following topic. Explain how long-distance transportation is different today from 100 years ago. How did people travel long distance before modern inventions such as the airplane? Okay, this is an assignment for next week. You are going to write an essay consist of at least 3 paragraphs: introduction, body, and conclusion. Now let's move to the whiteboard to explain the standard we talk about, which is how to write a good introduction. We said that it must be grammatically and mechanically correct. Okay, what does this mean? Okay, writing an essay is very important and it consists of different skills. What are the skills of writing an essay? First of all, we have grammar. Okay. After that, we have mechanics. Also, we have word choice. And at last, we have organization. And sentence fluency. What does each of these skills mean? The first one, which is grammar. Your essay does not consist of only writing ideas. Write what you think about. You must use grammar rules in a correct way. So you must focus on what you know about grammar. We have tenses, we have subject-verb agreement, we have articles, definite and indefinite articles, we have prepositions, okay, and all we know that grammar is very long, and it consists of a lot of lessons such as tenses, subject-verb agreement, definite and indefinite articles, prepositions, and so on. What about mechanics? Mechanics refers to the use of punctuations and capitalization. Don't say that you are writing essays in a good way without using the correct punctuation and capitalization rules. You don't have to use small letters at the beginning of your essay. He went to his university. Without, here also we have punctuation, without writing full stop or comma and complete what you are writing. So you must focus on your mechanics and write your essay in a good way using correct mechanics, which consist of punctuation and capitalization rules. Also in mechanics we have spelling. Your essay will not be correct if you use misspelling. You must use spelling in a correct way. After that, we have word choice. What do you mean by word choice? Word choice means that you are using precise words, okay, and accurate words. What about the last skill we must have, which is organization and sentence fluency? Organization refers to that you must organize your essay in a logical way or sequence, okay? After that, we have sentence fluency. It refers to using a lot of different sentence types. You know that we have simple sentences, compound sentences, complex sentences, so you must vary between these types of sentence types. You must, you don't have to focus on only one type of these sentence types, okay? Also, sentence fluency refers to that you must use sentences in a correct way. Don't use run-on sentences. Don't use run-on sentences. This is for our lesson today. Inshallah, you are going to write an essay. This is an assignment for next week, and see you inshallah next week. Thank you.